Afternoon, Copites. Welcome back to Copites of Anfield. So this is my first of two um, episodes of my LFC's greatest players. So this episode is going to be about one of my favourite players. Played up front for Liverpool, didn't stay long enough for me. Gutted when he left. I believe he was forced out the door, didn't want to go. Everybody was hoping that he would team up with Fernando Torres, which for me would have no doubt won us the Premier League title more times than we won it. He's Uruguayan, very controversial player with his biting and stuff. Yeah, you've guessed it, Luis Suarez. So what we're going to do is we're going to do what we normally do. We're going to read out a little bit about his career. We're only going to concentrate on Liverpool. We're going to do like his goals to games ratio, a little bit about him, a little bit about his personal life, honours, things like that. So let's get started. So his full name is Luis Alberto Suarez Diaz. He was born on the 24th of January 1987. A former Uruguayan professional footballer who plays as a striker for, plays for a striker for Inter Miami. His nickname is El Pistorio, which in English means the gunman. He is widely regarded as one of the best players of his generation and one of the greatest strikers of all time. Individually, he has won 2 European Golden Shoes, an Eredivisie Golden Boot, a Premier League Golden Boot, and a Pichichi Trophy. He has scored over 500 career goals for club and country. Wow, that is impressive. He's 6 foot tall. Let's just have a look at his Liverpool career. So he joined Liverpool in 2011, left in 2014. He played 110 games and scored 69 goals. Now that is an unbelievable record. For Uruguay first team, 143 games, 69 goals. Again, unbelievable record. So it says, Suarez began his senior career at Nacional in 2005. At age 19, he signed for Groningen before transferring to Ajax in 2017. There he won the KNVB Cup and the Eredivisie in 2011. Suarez signed for Premier League club Liverpool and won the League Cup in his first full season, having established a strike partnership with Daniel Sturridge. He equalled the goal-scoring record for a 38-game Premier League season and won his first European Golden Shoe in 2014. That summer, Suarez moved to Barcelona in a transfer worth £64.98 million, making him one of the most expensive players of all time. Let's skip through this. This is just telling you more about his career. We don't really need to know about that, do we? Club career. Let's go straight to Liverpool. Here we go. So it talks about his during the suspension, Ajax were in contact with other European clubs interested in Suarez. On the 28th of January 2011, they accepted a €26.5 million, £22.8 million offer from Liverpool. Despite leaving well suspended, Suarez departed Ajax on good terms, and he was given a farewell send-off after an Ajax match. During the send-off, an Ajax coach spoke to him and the crowd and said how the club wished he could stay longer. The crowd applauded their agreement and fireworks followed. Ajax ended the 2010-2011 season as Eredivisie champions, and Suarez was given a winner's medal for his 7 goals in 13 appearances. On the 31st of March 2011, Suarez signed a 5.5-year deal with Liverpool until 2016 and was the club's most expensive signing at 22.8 million until the arrival of Andy Carroll, 35 million, a few hours later. Suarez requested the number 7 shirt, which had been worn by Liverpool legends Kenny Dalglish, his new manager, Kevin Keegan, and Peter Beardsley. In 2011-12, this was about his early seasons, Suarez made his Liverpool debut on the 2nd of February against Stoke City at Anfield in a 2-0 win. He came on as a substitute and scored Liverpool's second goal in front of the Kop in the 79th minute. He was one of Liverpool's best players during his partial season, and helped Liverpool go from 12th in the league in mid-January to finish 6th. He finished the 2010-11 season with 4 goals in 13 games. After winning the Player of the Tournament at the 2011 Copa America, Suarez had a disappointing 11-12 season by his standards. Liverpool finished in 8th place and Suarez scored 11 goals. On 26th of February, Liverpool won the League Cup, defeating Cardiff in a penalty shootout. On the 28th of April, Suarez scored his first Liverpool hat-trick in a 3-0 win against Norwich City at Carrow Road. He finished sixth for the 2011 Ballon d'Or. Racial abuse incident. The season was marked by an incident in which Suarez was found guilty by a 4-man panel from the Football Association of racially abusing Patrice Evra during a match against Manchester United in October. He was issued an 8-match suspension and a £40,000 fine. Suarez disputed this decision. After a 1-1 draw against Manchester United on the 15th of October 2011, Suarez was accused of racially abusing Evra, and the FA opened up an investigation at the incident. Suarez wrote on his Twitter and Facebook pages that he was upset by the accusation and denied the claims. On the 16th of November, the FA announced it would charge Suarez with abuse and/or insulting words and/or behaviour contrary to FA rules, including a reference to the ethnic origin and/or colour and/or race of Patrice Evra. Liverpool later released a statement announcing Suarez would plead innocent, adding they would remain fully supportive of him. On the 20th of December, the FA concluded a 7-day hearing, handing Suarez an 8-match ban and a £40,000 fine for racially abusing Evra. In the next meeting in February, during the pre-game handshakes, Suarez avoided shaking Evra's hand, for which Suarez and Dalglish were later forced to apologise. Suarez was also banned for 1 match for making obscene gestures towards Fulham fans. In 2012-13, returned to individual success. On the 7th of August 2012, Suarez signed a new long-term contract with Liverpool. On the 26th of August, he scored his first goal of the 2012-13 season in a 2-2 draw with the champions Manchester City at Anfield. On the 29th of September 2012, Suarez scored a hat-trick in Liverpool's Premier League away fixture away at Norwich City for the 2nd consecutive season. On the 6th of January 2013, Suarez handled the ball before scoring the decisive goal in Liverpool's 2-1 win over Mansfield Town from the Conference National in the FA Cup third round match. Liverpool's manager Brendan Rodgers defended his player by claiming it's not his job to own up, while Mansfield manager Paul Cox said he felt a little bit gutted by the instinctive handball, but admitted he would have accepted a goal scored like that by one of his players. On the 19th of January, Suarez scored his 7th goal in 3 matches against Norwich as Liverpool cruised to a 5-0 home league victory. The following week, Suarez captained Liverpool for the first time for the FA Cup 4th round match against Oldham Athletic. Liverpool lost 3-2. On the 2nd of March, Suarez scored a hat-trick against Wigan Athletic, leading Liverpool to a dominant 4-0 victory at the DW Stadium. In so doing, he became only the third Liverpool player to score 20 Premier League goals in a single season, after Robbie Fowler and Fernando Torres. On the 10th of March, Suarez scored his 50th goal in all competitions since joining the Reds by scoring an opener in a 3-2 home victory over Tottenham Hotspurs, ending Spurs' 12-match unbeaten run. He was also named man of the match for his performance, and he won the decisive penalty, which Steven Gerrard converted. At the end of the season, Suarez was one of 6 players named on the shortlist of the PFA Players Player of the Year. Suarez finished second in the final ballot behind Gareth Bale of Tottenham and was named in the PFA Team of the Year. He was second top goal scorer in the Premier League for 2012-13 with 23 goals, and Liverpool's top scorer in all competitions with 30 goals. On the 28th of May 2013, he was named as Liverpool's Player of the Season after receiving 64% of votes in a poll of the club's supporters. Second biting incident. On the 21st of April 2013, during a 2-2 draw with Chelsea in a Premier League match at Anfield, Suarez bit Bratislav Ivanovic. This was the second time Suarez had bitten an opponent. It was not noticed by the officials, and Suarez scored an equaliser in injury time. The bite prompted UK Prime Minister David Cameron to call on the FA to take a hard line with Suarez. The FA charged him with violent conduct, and he was fined an undisclosed sum by his club. Contrary to claims from Suarez, Ivanovic did not accept an apology. Suarez accepted the violent conduct charge, but denied the FA's claim the standard punishment of 3 matches was clearly insufficient for this offence. The 3-man independent panel, appointed by the FA, decided on a 10-game ban for Suarez, who did not appeal the ban. The panel criticised Suarez for not appreciating the seriousness of the incident when he argued against a long ban. The panel also wanted to send a strong message that such deplorable behaviours do not have a place in football, while noting that all players in the higher level of the game are seen as role models, have the duty to act professionally and responsibly, and set the highest example of good conduct to the best of the game, especially to younger players. On the 31st of May 2013, Suarez said he would be seeking an exit from Liverpool in the summer, citing extensive media attention on his family as a reason for wanting to leave. On the 6th of August, after Liverpool had rejected a bid of £40,001 for the player from Arsenal, Suarez reiterated his wish to leave Liverpool and said Liverpool had previously promised to allow him a transfer if the club failed to qualify for the 2013-14 UEFA Champions League. The following day, Liverpool manager Brendan Rodgers said Liverpool had not broken any promises to Suarez and that the player had shown total disrespect to the club. After this incident, the British press reported that Suarez had been instructed to train away from the Liverpool first team squad by Rodgers. On the 8th of August, Liverpool owner John W. Henry stated that Suarez would not be allowed to leave the club. Well, like I say, he was a very controversial character, but what a fantastic talent he was. Let's just skip this next bit. We'll go straight to his honours, because it's quite long-winded, this. I don't want to read you the whole thing. So his honours... spare me a second. He's had quite a long career, hasn't he? Into Miami, here we go. We're nearly there now. Style of play. Let's read this. Suarez creates goal-scoring chances with his powerful shot and has remarkable technical ability. According to his FIFA profile, known for his direct running at players, Suarez has a particular penchant for nutmegging opponents, putting the ball through their legs. Liverpool fans, accompanied with a banner, used to say he was so good he could nutmeg a mermaid, often regarded by many as one of the best strikers of all time. Suarez is a prolific goalscorer, having the rare distinction of being the leading scorer in 3 top-flight European leagues, a feat only matched by Ruud van Nistelrooy and Cristiano Ronaldo. An accurate finisher with either foot, despite being naturally right-footed, he is capable of scoring from both inside and outside of the penalty box. Harry Redknapp said that Suarez could play anywhere, as a target man or behind a second striker. The Uruguay head coach, Oscar Tabarez, called Suarez a great forward, an elite player among forwards in the world. The Liverpool coach, Kenny Dalglish, said he's intelligent, he's had a fantastic education at Ajax. Former Liverpool striker John Aldridge said his abilities allow him to get into a position to score and evade defenders. Meanwhile, Thierry Henry called Suarez the best striker in the world, stating he has everything. He's in your face, he's arrogant in a good way, he can volley it, he can score headers, he has vicious side to his game. I will not call it cheating. He knows how to score goals. Suarez has been praised for his work rate, movement and his quickness that allows him to attack from either side. As such, he occasionally played as an inverted winger on the left flank during his time with Ajax. So his honours will just do Liverpool. So the only thing that he actually won with Liverpool was the League Cup in 2011-12. So we'll leave it at that. If you want to read his Wikipedia, you can go and have a look for yourselves. It is very long-winded. He has had a lot of clubs, but I just wanted to concentrate on Liverpool, really. I believe he's still playing now with Inter Miami. I know he's retired from international, hasn't he, from Uruguay. But yeah, if you've enjoyed this episode, give me a like, subscribe to the channel, leave me a comment. That's the most important thing for me. If you'd like to support the channel, the link will be in the video description. But that's it for now. Take it easy.